Welcome everybody to our Bitcoin webinar, which we run every Tuesday night to give everybody information, updates what's happening and tell them more about the opportunity that's happening at the moment. I have the absolute pleasure of introducing our host, and who's a good friend. I've known him for several years. He's a businessman that went walkabout probably about 5 years ago and was out being a digital nomad, which meant he was wandering around some rice paddies over in Laos. But being a typical entrepreneur, he got a burn back in his tummy and started looking around for a business. He found one, and then when he went on to actually market that business, he saw there was some lacking. There were some tools that needed to be there that weren't there. So what he did was then he spent the next 3 years developing a program called Easy Marketer. And about a month ago, that would be about it, he started to look at the Bitcoin opportunity. Had seen it before, had all the thoughts that probably we've all had, I know, only above a little go, that sort of stuff. But he'll share a little bit more about that. But it's I couldn't think of a better person to be presenting. Rob's got a massive background in business, building successful businesses and selling them and spotting opportunities with that. What he's done is blended Easy Marketer with Bitcoin to give people an opportunity, but to take the Bitcoin opportunity as well, but give people tools of being able to market it. So, as I said, I am really blessed to have this gentleman as a friend, as well as a mentor and a business partner. So I'm going to hand over to Rob. And Rob, leave it to you to share all your wonderful knowledge and insights to what you see happening with Bitcoin.
Fantastic. Thanks, Denise. Wow, what an awesome introduction. And the blessings are reciprocated. I really enjoy working with you too. So thanks very much for that. And welcome everybody tonight. As Denise was saying then, Easy Marketer has been my focus for the last 3 odd years, where I poured my entire life into it. And I think it's pretty important that I should mention more on that right now, is because people have said, well, why am I getting myself distracted when I build a fantastic business that has massive global potential? Why am I being distracted with that with Bitcoin? Well, the short answer is I'm not distracted at all, because we were looking at using Bitcoin as a mode of payment where all of our clients could pay for our goods and services via Bitcoin, plus pay our affiliates and our wholesalers and so forth on Bitcoin as well, plus all of our developers and the people that we outsource work to all around the world, to be able to pay them via Bitcoin instead of the monetary system. And if you've ever had anything to do with international payments and so forth, you know how slow they are and how expensive they are. So then that's led me into more of the opportunity with Bitcoin, plus the fact that we've got 50 odd clients that are all involved in the opportunity that I'm going to show you here tonight. And so many people have been, it seemed like nearly every day somebody's hitting me up saying, get involved with Bitcoin, get involved with Bitcoin. Well, it's really funny. A good friend of mine gifted me $1 of Bitcoin, and I'll discuss that further a little bit later about how we can market our business with Bitcoin too. He gifted me some Bitcoin back in May. And boy, if only I had kept going and bought more at that time myself. Same when I first looked at it. When I first looked at Bitcoin, I could see it it was at $700. And what is it now? Over $7,000. All the dollars I'll talk about tonight is US dollars because of having international clients and so on. Now, we can never rewind. We've got other people on our team that said, wow, if I'd put in $500 when I first saw it, I'd be a multi-millionaire today. So we can't look back, we can only look forward. And today, with it around the nearly $7,000 mark, other people in the future, when it's 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 or wherever it goes to, will be saying, damn, if only I got in when it was 7,000. So there's still a great opportunity there with it. So I'll move on with this presentation now. I must give you a disclaimer first, all right, that tonight has absolutely nothing. There's no advice, no financial advice given here tonight, no personal advice. I'm not licensed to advise you on any of this. All I'm doing is just showing you my experience with Bitcoin and showing you an opportunity and showing you what Bitcoin is about. So again, please, absolutely no financial advice given here tonight. And you can see that the screen hasn't gone full screen with my presentation. Tonight's the first time I've used the Google presentation, and when I've overlaid my recording software, it made the full screen presentation disappear. So I'm going to try to wing it here right now and see if I can get the slides to move without it all showing up on the left. Here we go. Okay, so first up is what actually is Bitcoin. So let me just play a quick presentation here for you. Which is not going to...
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information about Bitcoin, visit weusecoins.com.
Okay, so Bitcoin, it is an electronic currency, and I guess you could almost say our dollars are a form of a electronic currency today too, because I don't know about you guys, but when do you ever go to a bank? I never seem to go to a bank. I use an ATM, or I go and pay people electronically and so on. So it's all just digits floating around the world. Well, what's really cool here with Bitcoin is that it's out of control of governments, it's out of control of central banks, out of control of the banking system with their exorbitant fees and so on. So for business, it's absolutely fantastic for transferring money around the world. And then for investors, it is fantastic because of the growth that's been happening with Bitcoin, which we'll get into a bit more shortly, and also for traders that buy and sell. So buying and selling Bitcoin can be just the same, or be similar as buying and selling shares, where the theory is buy low, sell high, and make a profit. So who's investing in cryptocurrencies? Richard Branson, he's been very vocal all about crypto, and he's personally invested over $30 million into Bitcoin startups so far. And as Richard also mentions here, anyone who waits to get into Bitcoin will regret it his whole life. You know, just like me, I've regret that I didn't get in it at $700. Then it got up to 1,000. I thought, no, it's going to pop. The bubble will pop, it'll go down. Then it got to 2,000. Then it got to 3,000. Then it got to 4,000. 5, 6, 7. And last week, when it hit another record high, and then come tumbling down over the weekend. And over the weekend, everybody thought, oh, it's doom and gloom. The crash is here. And so on, and now it's all gone and climbed halfway up, so halfway back up from its retracement over the weekend. And I'll get further into that in a moment as well. This is really interesting. There's so many debates out there about Bitcoin, right? And it's like anything. You know, people have a fear of the unknown. They think it's going to crash and so on, but it just keeps going up and up and up. And when there are billions and billions and billions of dollars out there, all invested in a crypto, I really like the fact of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is one of the cryptos that can be traded out there. But this has really got a great history, and there is just billions of dollars that have been poured into that. Let's have a look and have a listen to what Bloomberg said a couple of years ago.
Bitcoin
Bitcoins are booming. The price of 1 unit of the digital currency jumped during the past few weeks from about $40 to nearly $150. For anyone who's ever suffered the incompetence of a bank or bristled at fees involved in spending money, the promise of Bitcoin is a kind of holy grail of payments. Bloomberg's Olivia Stearns is with me now. So, Olivia, we know it's a digital currency. We know there's some pizza shops in California that accept it, some other businesses as well. What else do we need to know?
Well, you know, Deirdre, Bitcoin is this brand new form of cash, but nowadays it is behaving a bit more like a good old-fashioned bubble. The trouble is Bitcoin was designed as a currency, but today it's trading more like a commodity. So I'm going to try to explain this in English. Let's start with what it actually is. Bitcoin is a digital, virtual, online currency. It was created back in 2009 by a Japanese hacker who goes by the same name. The product itself, well, this is the confusing bit. It's just simply an algorithm, but it can be traded and used like cash to buy goods and services online. Well, how's it different from real currency? For starters, it's not pegged to anything. It's also totally unregulated, totally anonymous, and the big kicker, there's no central bank controlling the money supply. So that's why, Deirdre, some say it's a hedge against the entire global currency system. You know, effectively the value of any currency is tied to your faith in the institution issuing it. So here, there's nothing to trust, no central bank, no in God we trust. You just have to trust the math. And that's why some say this run-up in Bitcoins is a response to this sort of macro environment of hyperactive monetary policy, and in particular, fear of a bank run that we saw grow around Cyprus. So people are losing faith, Deirdre, in hard currencies and traditional banks, and they're looking for a new store of value, buying up these Bitcoins. Deirdre?
Well, they certainly are, and as you point out, Olivia, it is a lack of confidence in the currencies that we normally use, but as you said, this is based on math, so then there are extra security issues as well, in that it can be hacked just as easily as it was created. But I'm just curious, remind us about some of the things. I mean, I referenced the pizza. What else can you buy with Bitcoins?
Yes, well, as you and I have been talking about, you can buy everything from a pizza slice to a dozen roses. You're never actually going to get your hands on a single Bitcoin. The idea is to stash them in your online wallet. There are nearly 1,000 e-commerce sites, though, today that will accept Bitcoins in exchange for a whole array of services. And the number is growing rapidly, even though there is so much volatility around what a Bitcoin is actually worth. The price of one has quadrupled since early March. Will they replace hard currency? Probably not. It's still an extremely niche market. Only 11 million have been, quote-unquote, minted or mined. The market cap is still shy of $1 billion, but that is bigger than many expected. So if you're looking for a safe haven, Deirdre, you might want to start considering virtual cash, but many say this is pure speculation, and it's likely to pop like a good old-fashioned bubble.
Oh, I've got to love that. It's likely to pop with a good old-fashioned bubble. Back at $150. Who would have liked to have got involved when it was $150? And then that $150 is now increased to $7,000. So, yeah, incredible. So, look at the price of Bitcoin. Look what's happened here. 0 to 1,000 took 1,788 days. 1,000 to 2,000 took 1,269 days. 2,000 to 3,000 took 23 days. That was actually this year, 2,000 to 3,000. 3,000 to 4,000 took 62 days. 4 to 5 took 61 days. 5 to 6 took 41 days. And incredibly, 6,000 to 7,000 took only 13 days. So I wonder how long it will actually take for 7,000 to go to 100,000. And that's what people are predicting. They're predicting it to go 100,000, 500,000, a million. We just never know. What is really neat is that they have only issued 21 million Bitcoins, and they say that they will not be issuing any more. Now, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy tiny snippets, tiny little bits of Bitcoin. But with only being 21 million out there, like anything, prices go up and down because of supply and demand. So as more and more and more people get involved, and more and more people are buying and selling and so forth, price keeps going up and up and up, like what's been happening over the last couple of years. So how do we actually buy Bitcoin? Well, the first thing you need to do is you have to open up an account with an exchange. And a great exchange is, as you can see here on the screen there, is Coinbase. Now, even when we look at we can just see here that over the weekend we had a big fall in price of Bitcoin. Now it's come back up again over the last 2 days, and we're back up about half of the fall that it had, even over the last month, even considering that fall that's been there over the weekend, still up 20% for the last month. So you need to open up an account with Coinbase, and the person that introduced you to the webinar here tonight will be able to give you further information on what to do with that. Now, Coinbase is just one example of literally hundreds of them around the world. There are all sorts of different exchanges. Some are internationally, some are just local, so some are for a particular country. Now, in some of our great friends in India use ZebPay in India. Some people in Australia use CoinJar and CoinTree and so on. But a great one there to use is Coinbase. Now, Bitcoin's volatility. I think it's really important to cover this after what's happened over the weekend, where we had the drop on the weekend. Here are some figures of dramatic swings this year. January 17th, it dropped 68%. And you would think, wow, 68%. Man, it just got slaughtered. But then it went back up again. June the 11th this year. Now, all these figures are this year. June the 11th, 64% drop. September the 1st, 65% drop. November the 8th, all right, through to November the 23rd, we've got there a 78% drop. And most times that Bitcoin hits a new record high, it has dropped. But imagine buying each time when it's dropped. And now, I believe, as for those that watched my update over the weekend, I felt at the time that it was a good buying opportunity because it had just had a big drop. And then what happened? In the next 24 hours, it went up $1,000 in 24 hours. So what we have to look at here, guys, is that we had a new member come on board the other day, and then she was saying that, oh, out of my $1,000 that I invested, I've lost 200 already. Well, she hasn't lost 200 already. The prices are going up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. The way that that we manage this, and the way that I do this for myself personally, how you do it is totally up to you. Some people do buy and sell, but I'm here on the longer term with that, and I'll show you how I earn extra money out of it shortly. But it doesn't particularly disturb me with it going up and down every day. When it does have big drops, that's when I do get excited, because then I can add more into my account at a better price. So how does USI tie into all of this? Some of you have seen our $1 opportunity where we give people $1 to be able to introduce them to Bitcoin so they can see it all work. And then we suggest to people to open up a USI account and also their Coinbase account. So let me just hit the play button here on a USI package, and that'll totally make sense then of why we're involved with USI.
Welcome to a world where emerging digital currencies called cryptocurrencies are becoming mainstay. With no cost for currency conversions and low cost for transactions, without the need for payment processors. The most valuable and recognized cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is accepted as payment for blue-chip companies such as Expedia, Microsoft, Virgin, and Dell. It even has billionaires like Bill Gates and Richard Branson endorsing it. Bitcoin was worth $0.50 in 2009 and has risen to over $1,200 per coin in 2016. It is set to go up to $500,000 to $1 million per coin. How much is one Bitcoin making you, sitting in your blockchain wallets? Nothing, right? What if I showed you a free opportunity where you can turn that one Bitcoin into almost 5 in a year passively, with zero effort? Introducing USI Tech, a company that for past 8 years have been developing auto trading software in Forex, cryptocurrency, and commodities. 4 owners with a combined experience of over 25 years in finance bring you the USI BTC package. Each package costs as low as €50 and generates you 140% over 140 working days. 1 Bitcoin worth of pack over a period of a year compounded will give you 4.7 Bitcoin, with experts predicting Bitcoin to double or even quadruple. That's 10 times to 20 times what you started with. That's with no recruiting, no daily tasks or selling. For those with 2,000 active packs, there is special car bonus of €800 a month. Or how about €1,600 a month for a car? That's with 5,000 active packs. Oh, and if you decide to introduce people, you get 10% per pack they purchase, and 3% per pack for every person they introduce. That all adds up massively. Get started in this no-brainer of a business for free now. Click on the link below at zero cost.
Okay, so that's USI. So let's rewind a little bit here. We need to buy our Bitcoin from a Bitcoin exchange. And then that's a little bit like a bank. You go into the bank, you go and get some cash, and then you put it in your wallet, in your Bitcoin wallet. Same as you put your cash in your wallet and then put it in your back pocket or put it into your purse or whatever. Now, if you can, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people have bought Bitcoin and then they sit on it and leave it in their wallet and wait for the price to go up, and then they can either sell it or they can just let it accumulate. Now, what we do with, why I personally like USI Tech is that they pay out 140% in 140 days. So per package, as the presentation just said then, is €50. So very, very inexpensive to get involved. All right. So €50 for one pack. That pack converts to Bitcoin. And then every single day, and I'll show you on my account just in a moment, every day they give you a payout. And that payout is yours to withdraw, to spend, to reinvest, whatever you wish to do, except your initial investment per €50 is locked in for that 140 days. So the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning is go and check our USI account and see how much money that we've actually made overnight. So the other part of it is the business opportunity. If you wish to refer people, right, you can earn an extra income by referring people. That's not compulsory. You don't have to refer. You can just go and be an investor and let the money accumulate in your own account. But what I actually found is that as you're earning, getting that return every day, you can't help but tell your family and friends about it. And everybody out there is just asking all the time, what's Bitcoin? What's it all about? And any of you that saw any of my Facebook posts about Bitcoin, you'll see the responses that were on there, and the number of personal messages I've received is absolutely incredible. So the timing is absolutely perfect for this opportunity. So let me log into my USI account and I can show that to you. So let me move that across here. Okay, so I've logged into my USI account here. And if I go over here to the left-hand side of my dashboard and I look at my package options, have a look at my package status. Now if we go back here, 26th of October, you can see here that I bought 31 packages. On the 2nd of November I bought one, 7th of November I bought one, 7th of November I bought another one, and 8th I bought another one. On the 9th I bought two, and then I bought 4 more. Okay, we can see our run time, how many days that is. Now this is working days, guys, so the 140 days is actually 140 working days. And if we look here on the right hand side, in 13 days for these 31 packages I've got there, I've earned 11.24%. Now, what's critical to know about this, guys, is that 11% that I earned, that is over and above the price of Bitcoin. So that's what I earn. I earn an income every day off this, and then Bitcoin goes up and down every day. And so if Bitcoin doubles in a year, then I've picked up that money off my Bitcoin, plus I've picked up the money that I've earned in my USI account. So if I click on the magnifying glass on the left-hand side here and look at the daily payout, we can see here for the 13 days. Go back to day 1, 0.83%, 0.86, 0.93, 1.12, 0.78, 0.85, 0.76. So every single day you can log in to your account and you can have a look at the return that you've earned for the day. Now again, that return that you earn for the day is paid into your wallet, and you can go and withdraw that at any time. So for example, if I go over here to my wallet, Okay, and we can see here that my wallet balance is 0.0194. Now I've got mine set up as auto rebuy, and I'll go through that a little bit more in a moment. And what that will do is that if you set it to auto rebuy, as soon as you have 50 euros sitting in your wallet, it'll automatically go and buy another one for you. Well, I turn that off to accumulate a bit of Bitcoin in here to be able to do the demonstration to you tonight. So that can be set up for both your return and also the commission if you get involved on the business side of it as well. Or we can go over here and just hit the withdraw button and go and withdraw it. I have an account with Cointree as well, and Cointree links to my Australian bank account. So I can withdraw it to my Cointree account, and then from my Cointree account goes into my Australian bank account. I have an account here in Thailand. I live in Thailand. I have an account here as well with a Thai exchange, and that links into my Thailand bank account. So you can set up accounts all around the world, and some of them, like Coinbase, are pretty much international. I don't use Coinbase a lot myself personally because I can't link it with my Thai bank account. But you can, and I can't link it to my Australian bank account because I am based in Thailand. But for the Aussies on the call here tonight, you can with that, and wherever else you are around the world, I can help you find an exchange where you'll be able to do that locally. So what have I got here in my account balance? Let me just go and grab that. Here is a good website for you to go and, actually let me just put this in and I'll put it into the chat box for you. Go and bookmark this, pop that in the chat box. That's how you can convert, do a conversion to see what your Bitcoin is worth. So that's Bitcoin to Australian dollars. Just waiting for that to refresh. Okay, so there's nearly 167 Aussie dollars sitting in there in my wallet. So if I go back to my wallet again now, what I can do is I can go and buy another package or multiple packages if I wish. So to be able to buy a package, we go over here to the left hand side and go to package options again, place order. Okay, in here you'll see two packages, a BTC, which is Bitcoin package, and a token package. Ignore the token package on the right hand side. Tonight we're focusing on Bitcoin itself. So it shows you here that one Bitcoin package is 0.008853 Bitcoin. The runtime is 140 days, 140 working days, Monday through to Friday. You may have seen on my account there before that you saw Saturdays on there. That's because of the time zone differences. Return on capital, I estimate around 140% return for that 140 days, which is around 1% per day. So another way of looking at this too, guys, 1% a day, that equates to a pretty reasonable 365% return for the year. And that doesn't matter what happens to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up or Bitcoin goes down, wherever it goes, you're still going to pick up your 1% a day on average over that 140 days, and which should return you around a 365% return. Pretty incredible. And proof of the pudding is me showing you my account there before with what's happened. Now you've got two choices here. You can, to buy a package, you either use the first one, which is to use your USITech wallet, or if you don't have funds in your USITech wallet as yet, you would use your another Bitcoin wallet like Cointree, like CoinJar, like Coinbase, and so on, and you would go and use it through them, which I'll show you in a moment. But I'm going to buy a package here in my using my wallet. And we've got videos to show you step by step how to do each of these as well. So we can see here, I'm going to buy one package. There's a mining fee of 3%, so it's like a 3% transaction fee. Remember in the videos that you saw before, it's saying about miners that go and check transactions and make sure it's all correct. All right, so the 3% transaction fee here. You can buy for a partner. So if you've got a family member or a friend or a business associate or whatever with USI, you can go and transfer or buy packages for somebody else. I'm going to buy it for myself, and I'm ticking here that I've checked I've read and accepted the terms and conditions. So you click on that, read those, make sure that you confirm that. As it says here, your price is locked in for only 10 minutes. So it's going to freeze the price of Bitcoin for you and lock it in at this price here. The green price you can see at the bottom is the all-in price. So it locks it in for 10 minutes because Bitcoin is fluctuating virtually every second. So now I'm going to go click on purchase. Done. My order has been approved, and I've just gone and bought another package. So that's another €50, a €50 package that is sitting in my account. So if I go now to view my active packages, okay, and we don't see the new one there yet. Let's go to pending purchases. So if you see up the top, pending purchase queue. Okay, it's still pending, so it'll go across there at any time now. The miners are just doing their little bit with checking all that, and so as soon as that has all been done, you'll see it in your active packages. So go back here. No, it hasn't been allocated there as yet. So you can see the different packages that I've bought here, and you can just keep buying and buying more packages. You can some of the different exchanges, you can actually go and have it set where you can go and buy X amount of Bitcoin every week, every month, every whatever. It could be a great savings plan where for €50 you might want to be buying a package every week, every 2 weeks, every month, every whatever you wish to do with that. Now if I go over here to place an order again, so that's how to actually go and order it if you have funds already in your account. Now let's go and order one outside of this, outside of USI. So that's the second one, of a provider of your choice. So if I click on this, okay, and I want to buy one package. If you want to buy 10 packages, you just put a 10 in there and the price adjusts for you. But I'm going to do one on this example here, and I'm going to buy it for myself. I've read the terms and conditions already. I click on purchase. And now we're going to see the screen a bit different than before. Okay, we can see here we've got a countdown timer now for 10 minutes. Two things we need to pay attention to here is the amount of Bitcoin and our wallet code. Now this is so secure, guys. This is really good. We're not giving out credit card details. We're not giving bank account details or anything. It's just a wallet code that is totally anonymous. So I'm going to grab that code. So I'm just cutting that now. And I'm going to go to my Cointree account. Let me go to Coinbase, and I'll just show you what you would do with that, because most of you have all got Coinbase accounts. You go over here to your account, and you go to your BTC wallet, and you want to go and send Bitcoin. So you need to fund the account, put funds into your Bitcoin wallet. So if I had funds there, I would then go and put the code or the wallet code in there. Now, then I go and put the amount of Bitcoin in there, and I go and click on continue. All right, that's how simple it is to be able to do it with Coinbase. I'm now going to do it live and real with Cointree. We can see here in Cointree, I've got some purchases still in progress here. So I've transferred some money from a bank account into my Cointree account, and it's still getting processed. Unfortunately, with Australian banks, they seem to take forever, a day, 2 days, sometimes even 3 days before the money gets in your account. While other international banks, you take over here in Thailand, with my Thai account, I can go and purchase Bitcoin, and within literally seconds, it's out of my Thai bank account into my Thai Bitcoin account. But I'm showing you this one here because of us having so many clients that are Aussies. So what I want to do here is that I want to go and send Bitcoin. So see here on the left-hand side, send. If you want somebody to pay you, you would go receive Bitcoin, but you're going to go and pay for something. So I'm going to go and pay for my package. I click on send Bitcoin, put in my Bitcoin address. Now I pay attention to the first two and the last two digits to make sure I have copied and pasted that across correctly, because this is electronic, guys. There's no refunds. There are no clawbacks. You send that to somewhere, it's gone. So we need to make sure you're sending it to the correct address. Just go slow, nice and steady, not a bull at a china shop. 10 minutes doesn't sound long, but look at all the talking I'm doing and demonstrating here, and we'll get this done within 10 minutes. 3MDJ. If I go back over here, check this. 3MDJ, yes. And here's the Bitcoin I need to send. I'll grab that. See, I've still got 7 minutes to go, guys. All right, there's no stress, there's no panic. Just take it step by step. I'll go back over here to CoinTree. How much Bitcoin do I want to send? Okay, there we go. So that's about 79 Aussie dollars. That's going to go across there. And I'll click on send. It's going to email me an authorization code. So a lot of different providers, different wallet providers will go and send it to your email or send it to your phone. Now, if you have it set going to your mobile phone, just remember, if you're going to be traveling and you're going international, make sure you put global roaming on your phone so you can actually receive the SMS. So I actually have it set up to go to my email. I'm going to check my email now, so bear with me for a sec. Okay, I've got an authorization code here. I'm just going to cut and paste that out of my email. Cut it out of my email, paste it in here. There's my code. So now I'm going to confirm that. So look how secure that is. That's going to go to either an SMS to your phone or to your email, and then you grab it from there and put it in here. Click on confirm. It's doing its magic. Okay, it's done. All right, so those funds have now been sent. So now I go across to USI, and we have a look in here. We've still got 5 minutes to go. The money's been sent. It does take time. Sometimes it can take 5 minutes. Sometimes it can take an hour or two. It's really hard to say how long it's going to be. So let me go over here and look at my package status again. Okay, so this is my active account. See the one on the 14th that I did before? That's now in my account. So I purchased 0.0088 Bitcoins. So that's more in my account now. My runtime is 0. It's 0 because it hasn't been a full day yet. So that's a rebuy. You can see I rebought from the funds that had come into my account. I'll go here to pending purchases. Okay, we're not in there yet, so it's still waiting. So if I go back to my orders, okay, it's not showing on there yet. So it hasn't hit there yet from from CoinTree. We'll have a little bit later before the presentation is over and see if it's in there. All right, it might be, but it may not be as well. So as I said before, could take 5 minutes, could take a couple of hours. All right, there's no way of knowing exactly how long that's going to be. So that's the two different ways that we buy our packages. One, through funds that we already have in our wallet with USI, and the second is buying it from another wallet provider or another exchange. Now, for people that are already involved, have a look here on the left-hand side, rebuy setup. Click on the rebuy setup. Okay. You can set that at whatever percentage you wish. So if you wanted to go 50-50, you wanted 50% to go and withdraw and 50% to sit and accumulate and rebuy into other packages, it is totally up to you. The uni level and car bonuses, that's on the business opportunity side of it, all right, which I'll get into in a moment. So if you wanted to include that as well, so commissions that you receive, you can accumulate all of that where as soon as it hits 50 euros, it will then go and automatically go and buy another package for you. So what's really cool with that is that you're now compounding. And I assume you all understand the power of compounding. Remember the old saying years ago about having 1 cent a day, doubling for 30 days, and it turns into millions? Well, have a look what happens here on the compounding. This is a new function that's been put on the website, so for those of you that are already involved, pay attention to this. This is pretty cool. Actually, before I get on that, I'll just get onto the pay plan, and we'll deal with that for now. So how it actually works, just pay attention to the BTC package. Don't worry about the gold, ruby, all the rest of it across there. That's for the token packages, but we focus on Bitcoin itself. First level is the people that you introduce yourself personally. You'll earn 10% of their packages. So if somebody goes and purchases 10 packages for 500 euros, you've just earned a pretty nice 50 euro for that. If we look on the far right hand side, qualification, there's no qualification. That's why one of the things that's really cool with this, because it doesn't matter what financial situation a person is in, they can be involved in this opportunity. They could become a member and not even have any packages themselves. It's only one package to get you started with that, right? But even if they don't buy the one package, they've got nothing in there. They can't even afford the €50. If they want to build a business out of this and promote the business and earn commission from promoting the business, and then go and invest some of their earnings and buy an extra package. So that's pretty cool. There's absolutely zero qualification on the first level. From there onwards though, guys, if you want to build a nice business to earn passive income out of this, you need to personally enroll a minimum of 3 people. So that's 3 people, but with 12 active BTC packages. So 12 packages, that's 12 lots of €50, so that's €600. So in other words, 12 people that are pretty serious. They're not just putting in $50, you need €50, but there's nothing wrong with people starting with 50. Got many people that have started with smaller amounts and build it up from there as well. Or I'll give you some really good incentives shortly about why it'd be great to start with 12 packages, which I'll get into in a moment. So on the second level, you need 3 people. On the third level, you need 3. On the fourth level, 4. Then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down to 12 levels. So they pay out a total of 35%, down 12 levels deep. All right, but you do need an extra person to be active with 12 packages. Now what you see happens there, especially when people get on the rebuy, I've got a lot of friends that are involved in this, that have been involved for a long time, and they've shown me on their statements and so on where the amount of packages that just keep getting bought and bought and bought and bought. It doesn't take much for people to accumulate their 12 packages if they don't start initially with their 12. How they can accumulate it, all right, is we go back over here on the left hand side, is the package calculator. Now I'll just open it up for questions on the referral program. If anybody's got any questions over that, just pop it in the chat box in the webinar and we can cover off on that. But just think of this just like so many businesses out there that pay a referral. Good old Uber, right? Instead of using a taxi, you can give out your Uber code. And if any of your friends or family go and use Uber, set up an account with them, they get a free ride, you get a free ride. Look at Amazon, the largest retailer on the planet. Right? They pay out referral commissions as well. So many online businesses all pay out referral commission. The same as what we do with Easy Marketer. We go and pay out a 25%, a whopping 25% commission for people that refer other people to us for Easy Marketer. So if I go over to our BTC package calculator, now pay attention to this. This is the real power. Real power of this is just absolutely awesome. If we started with 100 packages, you can adjust that to whatever package amount you feel comfortable with. I'm just going to leave it there for 100 because I really want to show you something incredible here. So if you had 100 packages, that's €5,000. All right, as an investment for longer term with this. So let's look at the working days on the left hand side. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on and so on. But the magic is this, guys. You can set the return, the daily return, at whatever percentage you want. I'm just leaving it here at 1% because on average, over 140 days, they'll average to pay you out 1%. I'm going to go here to 100% rebuy. What if we thought we're going to put this money away for 12 months? Set it away for 12 months and see what could happen. Now I'm going to go to redisplay. Wait for that to reload. Okay. So if we look here at day one on the left, we're buying a new package because we've earned enough, because of having 100 packages, we've earned enough to go and buy another package. So our account is going to build and build and build and compound. You watch what happens over here. So we can see the packages, 101, 102, 103, 104, and so on. Let's scroll down here. What are we at now? Day 15. We had enough to buy 2 packages. Then it went back to 1 again. There's another 2 packages here on day 21. Keep going down. What do we got after a month? After 1 month, instead of only having 100 packages, we have 134 packages in our account now. That's pretty awesome. So that's 134 packages that's going to be returning or earning around 1% per day. That's the power of compounding, guys. Instead of only having 100, we've got 134 in there. Let's go fast forward now to 2 months. 60 days. 181 packages. It's now getting 2 packages a day on the auto rebuy. When's it hit 200? 70 days. So in 70 days time, you've got double the packages in there. So you've just doubled your account in 70 days, and now you're picking up a pretty cool 1% a day on average on all of those packages. Let's go down to the 140 days, which is when the package matures. Keep going down. 140 days. Okay, so instead of having 100 packages, by compounding it, there's a whopping 401 packages. It's buying, your automatic rebuy is buying you 4 extra packages every single day. So what's that worth now? All right, there's 3.56 Bitcoin. That's whole Bitcoins now, guys. 3 Bitcoin. Let's go to, I wanted to do this for a year, all right, but it won't go up to 365 days, but let's go through to, excuse me, 280 days. There we go, 280 days. 671 packages. So at the end of 140 days, your initial package, all right, or your initial 100 matured, and then it bought them back in again because it keeps reinvesting in there. We now have, look on the right hand side here, 5.9591 Bitcoin. So let's put this into some dollars here. Let me move this across, move the page across a bit. There we go. So let's have a look at Aussie dollars, and we'll have a look at US dollars here as well. All right. So our 5,000 euro. If I go across to our converter here and go 5,000, 5123 euro to Aussie dollars. Okay, 7,681 Aussie dollars. That's if you purchased 100 packages. Okay, 7,600. All right, for our American friends, US dollars, 5,800. Let's put that in there. Okay, 5,800. So in 140 days, let's rewind back to the 140 days. It's pretty exciting. I don't know. Anybody else excited? Motivate me. Put something in the chat box. Give me a big woohoo. Give me a show me the money. Okay, in 140 days. Come on, excite me, people. We got a big woohoo in there now. Great. In 140 days, we've accumulated to 3.5612 Bitcoin. So let's pop that in here. Need to change that now to Bitcoin. Change that Bitcoin to our US dollars. Okay. Huh. Not too bad, guys. Look at this. Okay, 140 days for our American friends. Our 5,800's accumulated to an absolutely gobsmacking $38,400. What's that in Aussie dollars? A little bit more than that, I think. That's the power of compounding. 8,500 Aussie dollars. I've done something wrong there. What did I do? Not 38,000. That's not there. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? No. What have I done? Or is it right? Let me go back again. Sorry. Oops, BTC packages, what we have, 140 days, Bitcoin, something dropped out there. Okay. That's better. 3.56 Bitcoin to Aussie dollars. Forget about the cents, that's a tip. Go back over here in 140 days. It's 30,000. Let's do our US dollar one again. Okay, 23,000, that's better. Okay, so we've got 23,000 US or 30,000 Aussie dollars in 140 days by compounding it. Don't know about you guys, but that kind of excites me a little bit. Let's now go and have a look at what would happen in 280 days. You see now why people are pouring millions and millions and millions into this, people buying hundreds and hundreds of packages. 280 days. Where are we? Here we go, 280 days, we've got 5.95. Go back to our exchange, here we go. Go to US dollars first. $39,000 for an investment of what? What did our American friends invest? 5,800. For our Aussies, 280 days, guys. That doesn't take long to go by, does it? Again, the power of compounding. 1 cent a day, compounding for 30 days. Adds up to how much? That is why this works, because you get paid daily. Not monthly, not yearly. Every single day, cleared funds get put into your account. So there's 51,000. So started with 7,600 and turns into 51,000 in 280 days. Now let's just go out one more. Again, showing you the power of compounding. Let's just go out another 20 days. Go out to 300. And the reason why I put 300 here is because that's the max that this goes to. 6.66. Aussie dollars. Near enough to 57,000. And this is live, guys. These prices change and fluctuate literally every second. So this is live Bitcoin pricing as of today. So there we go. That's gone from 51,000 to 57,000 nearly. So that's about 6,000, close enough to $6,000 in 20 days. So in 300 days, could that be enough to go and sit on the beach and retire on a passive income of what amount of days? Let me work that out. Where am I? Let me grab my calculator. Let's call it 57,000 minus 51,240. Divide it by 20. Probably already worked it out. $288 a day. Times that by 7. There's $2,000 a week, guys. It's pretty expensive living here in Thailand. Don't know if anyone's been to Thailand, but that's said with tongue in cheek. I don't know about you, but sitting on the beach in Thailand on a passive residual income of $2,000 a week, I think you can buy a pretty good lifestyle with that. So that's the power of compounding. Do we have any questions on there? Someone says love Thailand and not expensive. Okay, fantastic. Looking forward to getting out of Moree. Now, come on, aren't the beaches any good in Moree? Who we got there? Julie? You'd live like a king. Exactly, Mary. And you would live like a queen. You'd have 100 kings knocking on your door. Right. So pretty good. So guys, this is why I tell people to why I look at this as more longer term. Yes, Bitcoin's going up and down every day. In the last week, on the weekend, it plummeted, but then it's rebounded about 50% of what it fell down. All right, but we're earning this income. So Bitcoin to me is the vehicle. That's the vehicle of getting our 1% a day with USI trading that for us. So hopefully I've excited you there with that. So that's just your own investing, guys. All right, so you can let that keep accumulating there. You can go and add in your commission if you wish to get involved on the referral side of it. I can definitely help you, work with you with that. If we go back here to the left-hand side here, enroll new members. This is the link that you would give people. So you would cut and paste that, and that's tied into you. As we can see here, my name here on USI is Easy Crypto, and people open up a free account. I've got a whole package, a whole promotional package that I can guide you with, as some of you here that have come on board with me personally, where I give away $1 of Bitcoin. That's a great way to introduce people. I'm just going to go back to my presentation here again for a sec. And I want to show you a couple of things here to wrap this up on the business side of it. So how do you build the business? So I've covered the investment side of it. Now this is the business part of it. Okay, you can earn 10% from everybody that you personally introduced. And then that's on all of their investments. So as they keep buying more and more and more packages, you'll earn a pretty nice 10% referral fee on that. And then if you want to build the business further than that, you need to introduce a minimum of 3 people to get paid further down from there. Now, we put together a package here through Easy Marketer, right, of our exclusive marketing team. Now, there's 2 qualifications to join with that. I want to work with serious people. If you want to build a business with this and you're serious about this, I'll personally work in with you. That's whether you got involved with me or you got involved with anybody else in our team, I will work with you guys. All right. 2 qualifications. Now, this is not compulsory. Right, you can just go and do the Bitcoin stuff. You can go and leave it in your Bitcoin wallet and just sit on it and let it grow. You could then move it across to USI and buy USI packages and get your 1% a day if you wish. You could then go and introduce a few people if you wish. You don't have to be involved with this, but this is a package for serious people that want to work with me personally. So first qualification is 12 USI packages. So that equates to €600. Why do I say 12? Well, to be able to, for me to build the business, I need personal people who purchase 12 packages. For the rest of our team that are in this with us, and they want to build their business. So if somebody else has referred you, they need people in there with 12 packages. So that's approximately $700 or approximately $900. Now, guys, this is not a cost. Don't think that it's costing you $900. That's an investment of $900 into your Bitcoin packages. Right, your BTC packages with USI. So they're the packages that you're earning 1% a day on. The second requirement is to subscribe to Easy Marketer. And we've got a typo in there, so I can fix that on the spot fly here, for only $26 per month. Now, Easy Marketer is a way to be able to build websites and marketing funnels. So Easy Marketer is a way to build websites and marketing funnels. I've built several websites, several web pages and marketing funnels. I can duplicate that across into your account, so it's all a done for you service and all set up for you. An example of that, if we look, here's one here about how to grow your team. What does your team need to do? All right, step 1, open an account with a Bitcoin exchange. Step 2, I'm still working on that. That's supposed to be, let me refresh that to see if that's changed or not. Okay, we need to open up the account with USI. There it is. USI, open an account with a Bitcoin exchange. Even with Coinbase. Coinbase have a great referral program as well, where you and the person you referred gets a bonus of $10 of extra Bitcoin. Well, if you refer 5 people to Coinbase, there's 50 of Bitcoin. You're getting close to €50 then. All right, I've been able to buy another package on there. So we totally adapt this so it'll have your referral link in there instead of mine in there. All right, then I've got a video in here teaching step by step how to buy your Bitcoin packages, the 2 ways like I showed you tonight. I'll actually put this URL in the chat box so you can look at this later on. You can bookmark that so then you can see how to buy your packages. Here's our exclusive marketing team. As we say here, it's optional. But it is highly recommended. Tells you here about what Easy Marketer actually is and the contact manager, how to actually manage that business. What you get here's something pretty cool that I've created. Let me go over to that. Bear with me a sec. Facebook, our Facebook friends, every single day. Some of our friends are having birthdays. I don't know about you guys, but I've got like 10 to 20 people every single day. It pops up with their birthday. So I send them a little birthday message, wishing them happy birthday. And I tell them to go and check out the video that I've recorded for them for their birthday. So, of course, curiosity kills the cat. They want to go and have a look at the video that I created for them. See if you like this. Wait for that to load. Okay, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. No, I'm not going to sing. As it says there, I'm a terrible singer. What I've done here with this, guys, is I've got a video made wishing them happy birthday. Let me just play that for you for a sec and let me know if you like this or not. And my video is, my page is frozen on me. Okay, bear with me a sec and I'll just grab that link. So, of course, when that page is live, then I'll play the video in there. Just loading up
Hello,
YouTube.
my friend. I'm here to wish you a very happy birthday on behalf of your handsome Facebook friend, Rob Wilson. Rob asked me to share this message with you. Happy birthday
I'm trying to go full screen. Here we go.
to a person that's charming, talented, witty, and reminds Rob a lot of himself. May you always love life and never stop dreaming. May beauty and happiness always surround you. Rob is a very wise and kind gentleman, and so he has something really amazing to help you celebrate your birthday today. Something filled with fun and exciting things just for you. EasyMarketer.com/birthday. You see that? That's your special birthday page. Rob reckons visiting that page will make you feel as happy as a pig in mud, which is very happy apparently. In fact, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'll go there myself this very minute. Goodbye, my friends, and happy birthday.
Okay, so that's our birthday message. Let me just get out of full screen. Okay, so what do you think of that video, guys? Pretty cool. Generates a bit of curiosity for people and so forth, and it's all about marketing. It's all about being a bit different. So what I would do for you, all the people that come on board on our marketing team, we redo the video for you so it will have your name in there and it'll have your website on there. Because with Easy Marketer, you get your own website, and that's of whatever you want. Whatever, so it might be yourname.com, whatever you want your website to be. All right, if that domain is available, we'll get that registered for you and get your account set up for that. So we would just go and duplicate this. So we put your photo in there. So what the birthday present is, I'm gifting somebody $1 of Bitcoin. Okay, so for them to get their $1 of Bitcoin, what they need to do is they need to open up their free USI account. And that's my link in here. So we would put your link in there for you. Right, they need to open up their blockchain account. Well, we're now doing it. I haven't updated this just yet. We're doing it now with Coinbase, and we would put your link in there for Coinbase, and then your friend is going to get $10 of free Bitcoin, and you're going to get $10 of free Bitcoin when they purchase a minimum of $100 of Bitcoin. So that's pretty cool. Day one of buying $100 of Bitcoin, they're going to receive a 10% return on their money. So they're making money straight away. Then I've got my contact details in here. So we put your contact details on there of people to, if they're stuck or they want to know what the next step is or how to get them involved. So that's one of our marketing ideas. We've got lots of different marketing ideas that you would receive in our marketing package. Then we have our, so you get this web page, you get our birthday promotion, personalization, pay it forward of a free $1 of Bitcoin. I'll give you the different posts that I'll put up on Facebook and give you ideas of what to do with that. Facebook is incredible. Stuff goes viral. Got a great response on this one the other day. Check this out. Found this picture of a girl crying with a picture of an iPhone there. So I just put some text on that. But I wanted Bitcoin, not an iPhone. So now's a perfect time for this. As we can see here below, the best ever Christmas present for your kids and grandkids for Christmas and birthdays is Bitcoin, right? Giving them the financial education. You know, many parents and grandparents go and give their kids and grandkids, you know, $100, $150, $200 or whatever in cash for their birthday. Well, imagine giving them a little bit in Bitcoin and watching that grow over a period of time as well. We run weekly webinars like what you're on here now. And as we say there's just a few examples of what you receive as part of the marketing team. Then we have a referral program as well. Won't be getting into that tonight. So you can just go and look at that on easynetworker.com/next. Okay, so let's wrap this up now. And I'll open it up for questions. So what do I do now? Okay, 2 choices. All right, 1 choice really. Contact the person that invited you here tonight, and they'll be able to help you with the next step. They'll be able to give you a link for them to be able to get involved, and then you choose whether you want to get involved with just Bitcoin on its own, whether you want to get involved with USI packages, so you can be earning that that 1% a day. You can compound that. You can work it on the business side of it as well. The business side of it works really good, guys, because what's cool with this, it's a total win-win. All of you that are on this call tonight were invited by somebody else, right? You responded to them, they put some information out there about Bitcoin, and you wanted to know that information. I'll show you some of the posts that I've had, guys, where I've had 30, 40, 50 people inquiring. People are begging you for information. So this is unlike anything that I've been involved in before, where you're actually having to go and sell stuff to people. We're not selling stuff to people at all. We're educating them. They're asking us for the information. And a great tool for you to use is our weekly webinar. You can just simply go and invite people along to the webinar, and then they can listen in just like this. No hard sell, no hard close. We say at the end of the day, if this is for you, go back to the person that invited you onto our call tonight. So I'm going to finish up now, but I'll leave it open for any questions and answers if anybody's got anything there. Any comments, any observations, anything at all? Just while I'm waiting for that to come up on the screen, I'll just show you this again. So those of you that were on the call last week, I don't think we did this last week. I don't think that was available, but look at that, guys. Look at that compounding over 30 days. Over 300 days. 7,600 into 57,000 over 300 working days. So that's about a year, I think. 300 working days is about 12 months. Not a bad return at all. What if you didn't withdraw from that? And you left that in there and just let that compounding. Then in 12 months' time, as we say here on the left-hand side, retire on the beach. Come over and visit me in Thailand. You all owe me a beer after tonight. So come over and buy me a nice icy cold Thai beer, and we'll sit on the beach and brainstorm about how you can build this business even further. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up. Anything from you, Denise? Yeah, Denise says here, imagine if you put that in the bank, what sort of return would you get? Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Okay, Lisa's just typing up something, so I'll wait here for a moment longer. Thanks. Okay, cool, guys. So those of you that have come on here, from what I mentioned when I invited you along, get in contact with me on Messenger, and we can take it the next step from there. If you're invited by somebody else, please go back to that person that invited you along here tonight, and they can brainstorm further with you as well. And if we look at the bottom line on this, guys, it's not millions of dollars to get involved. All right, one package with USI is only €50. Okay, you can start off on a package. As you saw on my account, I started with 31 packages. I'm just going to go back over here. That was a couple of grand US that I started there with. Let me go, where's my account? Go over here on my packages again. Just see if that Cointree funds have arrived yet. Okay, one, no, pending purchase queue. Okay, we can see here it's actually in our pending now. It wasn't there before. So we've got that one pending. So when that hits our account, it will then go across here to our active BTC packages. And we do have our first purchase from tonight. And that's cleared quickly because it was from within the USI wallet. But the other one's coming from our my Australian wallet. And proof of the pudding is here, guys. Go back to my daily payout again. When you're logging in every day and seeing 0.83, 0.86, 0.93, 0.86, you know that this is real. Those funds are in your account, and they're cleared funds every single day. So all we need to do is go back to our home, sorry, back to my commissions, go back to my wallet, and I have 0.0103 sitting in my account now. Let me just see what that's worth, because remember before we bought a package, so it's less in there now than what there was before. Okay, there's nearly $90 sitting in my account. If I want to go and withdraw that, I go to my wallet, go and click on withdraw, and then I put my personal wallet ID in there. So that would be in my Coinbase as an example. I could go in here and go and receive money this time. So before I gave you the example of sending money, now I want to receive money into this account. So if I want to receive it, I go here, receive. Okay, only send to this. So, okay, because this is with me being based in Thailand and I don't have a bank account linked to this, right, I can't actually receive Bitcoin into that account. It's purely there for demo for you. So if I go to my Aussie account in here and I want to receive Bitcoin, okay, so all the things we can do here, we can buy Bitcoin. Forget altcoins, that's just another coin. So buy Bitcoin. I can sell Bitcoin, I can receive Bitcoin, and I can send Bitcoin. So I sent Bitcoin earlier across to USI to buy a package, but now I want to receive Bitcoin to withdraw the funds that are in my account. So now I grab my Bitcoin address. See this here, this code? Okay, grab that. All of the different wallet holders all have mobile apps as well, so you can do all this on your mobile phone. As you can see there, it's got a QR code, so I could just go and scan that QR code, and then it'll go and put that my wallet address in there, my Bitcoin address. So I copy that, I go back to my, close that, go back to my withdrawal page, put my wallet ID in there. Okay, so I've got to actually go and set up my wallets in there. So I can go, I haven't actually done that before because I haven't withdrawn. I haven't even looked at that. Okay, so now I can put a wallet code there. Oh, this is great. So then you put it in once. That's not correct. Go back here. Okay, check the first and last two digits again. 1HRS. 1HRS, yes, that's correct. So go back here. All right. And now I'm going to get a validation code. So that's really cool. So that's going to come to me by email. So I'm going to, if I save that, it will then go and save this code, my wallet in there, and then I need to put the code by email. So that's how secure everything is. Everything's always two-step with that for verification. So then that'll lock in that code for me. So we can see here I can have 3 different wallets. So I can have my Australian account, I can have my my Thailand account and have 2 wallets and then choose where I want to have my funds paid to. Or I just go back here to my wallet again and go and buy extra packages if I wish, because I've got enough in there to buy another package. So let me recap on that again. If I want to go and buy another package, we go up here to package options, place order, and purchase. Give me 2 options. Okay. Now, when you go to use this the first time, you might only see one option. It might only have the bottom option, because if you don't have enough in your USI Tech wallet, the first option will not appear. All right, so that could be a little bit different when you go to do it if you haven't got any money in your USI Tech wallet as yet. But I could just go on here and go and select how many packages I want to buy. Okay, so let's have a look if there's any final questions here. How would you apply for the EFT card for direct withdrawal? EFT card depends on. So Janine just asked, how do I apply for a card? Some of the different providers, wallet providers, go and have ATM cards where you can go and put the money onto your ATM card, and that's generally pretty much instant. If it's a wallet provider. So you have to go back to whoever the provider is, Janine, and they'll give you instructions on there how to actually go and do that. Okay, you can go and link your account. So I use Cointree, and in your settings in here you can go and link your Australian account into that, and it'll actually go and put, I can't remember, it'll either withdraw a couple of cents or add a couple of cents in your account, and then you go and confirm that what the amount is as part of their security settings and so on. It's all self-explanatory, but every provider is a little bit different, so you just go and read the help notes from there or contact their support. So hopefully tonight gave you a bit of an insight into Bitcoin, and for those of you that were wondering before, how on earth does USI tie into all of this? Why did I suggest to you to open up a Coinbase account and a USI account? Well, now you have your USI account opened. You can go and fund your Coinbase account, and you can go and purchase your packages to start getting your 1% or thereabouts per day. So that's it for me, folks. I'll see you again next Tuesday night. Keep an eye on your emails. For those of you that were invited by somebody else, go and speak to them. They will then get you on an email list, and then you'll be able to get the link for next week's webinar as well. So invite people along to come along and have a look. And if we can help with anything, just get in contact with the person that invited you. So thanks, guys, and enjoy the rest of your night, and enjoy your new Bitcoin venture. Bye for now.